And this is since we've did the thing has anyway. I
Large clusters of breach creatures have been detected within the unstable dimension zone. Search and destroy. Special assault ship detected in the airspace. Descendant, engage the assault ship.
Descendant, this is surprising, and not in a positive way, of course. It may be hard to believe, but the body tissue of the Vulgus you are currently engaged with contains colossi DNA. The situation is more critical than we thought. If the Vulgus have created a new species, we need to gather as much data as possible to develop effective countermeasures.
Watch your feet.
received the materials you sent. It's clear that the dimensional balance has been compromised since the Ironheart was used. While I analyze the energy patterns, I need you to investigate a few other locations. Do you see those giant circular structures? They're called Colossus-guided capture zones. If a dimensional breach were to occur, these constructions would be the only remaining defense against any colossi on the Axiom planes. I need you to go and survey these Colossus-guided capture zones. Many of the outer walls have suffered severe damage, and the decoy pulses are non-operational. Hold on. The signal is... Descendant, you need to get out of there, quickly. A void storm is rapidly approaching. Valby, do you copy? Fall back, both of you.
Warning. Large-scale dimensional breach program. Please evacuate this area out of range of the siren. Or vacate the current siren capture.
Descendant, do you read me? A powerful void storm is approaching the Axiom planes. Energy readings are approaching Sigma level. Evacuate to safety before it's too late. Descendant, this looks like a dimensional breach in progress. I repeat, dimensional breach. Colossus inbound.
Elle, what's happening?
A dimensional breach has opened directly onto the Axiom plane. All investigative personnel have withdrawn.
Just get to the... Received your report, Descendant. Unfortunately, despite your efforts, we have a serious security situation in Axion, where the balance between dimensions was already unstable, is being breached. We need to... Once the void storm subsides, we'll begin an operation to I know. The colossi that have appeared in the Axion plane seem to have evaded our radar. I can't imagine that a colossus that had made it as far as Ingress would have willingly... We'll find out when we retake the Axion plane.
Seeing Albion in an uproar again means we must have had another huge guest. I have some information about our latest guest. Stop by when you have a moment.
Now what do you want?
I heard that it appeared in a place where the Unfortunately, we can't, but I can help you take on... According to the data, the power output is a critical, and you are still going to have... In that case, try this prototype.
I am analyzing the void. I'm glad you're safe. The dimensional breach in the Axion planes has... It seems the Vulgus wanted to avoid it. Of course, this means Albion HQ halted the operation. If the fighting continues, you seem unhappy with it. Balby seems to share your views. I've heard her saying, but the void can't be thought of as... The more we try to empty it, the more... I hope you'll trust HQ's decision.
Oh. Is there something I can do for you?
Descendant. I do not believe the purpose of the Oblivions was to occupy Ingress. If it was, there was no This could have a lot of implications, Descendant. Perhaps Karel was not only after the Iron Hearts in Ingress. Perhaps he desired Arche as... And our troubles do not end there. The Axion Plains is the most dimensionally unstable place in Ingress. The Vulgus even created a dedicated force to invade it. What do they hope to gain? So many questions. If Glay will allow it, I need to explore the memory. Dia was an Oblivion commander, so she must have received We need to find out what they...
It is a pleasure to meet you.
Descendant. Descendant. I remember the moment we first met. This place is the same as where we met then. A subconscious space formed by Arche. It was created based on the moment when RK activity was at its peak in Daya's memories. Follow my voice. I need your RK to analyze her memories. Look over there, Descendant. A memory that has been molded into a physical form. It has been made unerasable, no matter how hard she tries to forget it. It appears to have been created by coercive commands or brainwashing. We should investigate. This is a bulbous structure. Daya recognizes this place as a ship. She must have come to this place many times to have this information embedded in this way. Yes, this is a memory that was imprinted on Daya as an oblivion. The Vulgus ship that she boarded as a commander. Does this mean... Corel. Descendant, it is Corel. We must hurry. I told you this memory was forced into this shape, didn't I? Daya does not wish to remember this moment any longer. If we miss this opportunity, we may never see it again.
Connection has been established with Kliphoff. However, the dimensional gap left behind by the destruction of the Ironheart will soon be sealed. The connection will not last.
Dominator! Can you hear my voice?
Sire! Is all well? I have been concerned for you,
My well-being is not important. Your report on the situation in Kliphoff.
Sire...
Did you not hear me? Your report on the situation in Kliphoff.
Forgive me, sire, but I thought with the dimensions connected, you would soon be returning to Kliphoff. The situation in Kliphoff is dire. Most of the key areas of the planet have been destroyed by the Colossi. The Legion of Darkness you left behind has been wiped out. The Order of Truth, including your humble servant, still resists. But time is running out.
Dominator! I have finally raised a legion that wields the power of the ancestors. Our analysis of the Colossi and our void research have provided more than sufficient means to save.
Sire, it appears there are not enough remaining Ironhearts. The dimensional gap is growing.
Dominator, if I strike the weakest point of the dimensional boundary on this planet, I can still reach Kliphoff with the remaining Ironhearts. Do not give up!
Sire, with all due respect, it is time to face reality. Such actions will only lead to the destruction of both worlds, and you will not stop the Colossi. Please, let go of Kliphoff. Join forces with the descendants of the ancestors for the great cause. You know that the enemy of all life is approaching from beyond the void.
Enough! I will hear no more of this. I will not give up on Kliphoff.
Sire, the dimensional gap is closing. Please, accept the truth.
Dominator! Dominator! Hope for the great cause, from the Descendants, from the enemies of my home. Kliphoth and vengeance. I refuse to give up on either. My first descendant. Awaken those like you and prepare to march. I will use every means necessary to restore the Iron Heart.
Corral. Descendant. I suggest we break the RK synchronization immediately. Dia's subconscious is building a defense mechanism. As soon as you leave this memory, I will terminate the synchronization. Hurry.
Okay, let's hear it. What? Hey, Descendant. I heard you extracted a ton of military intel from... Just a quick hop onto the teleportation pad and whoosh, you're there. Right, so, the generator. Well, after Anyway, at least Alpha's happy he can inspect the front line. Although, he did say that, but... Looks like it's almost... Oh, and, if not... You don't need to know what it means.
Alpha, Dia's memories, or to be more accurate, ideas for the direction of our future responses rather than the operations themselves.
Restoring the Ironheart is likely why Corral awakened the Oblivions. As for how and when Corral will try to restore the Ironheart, we've learned a lot about Corral and the...
Let's focus on what we can do right now. Corral. He will strike where the dimensional boundary is weak.
If they can't restore the Ironheart,
it'll be like stirring up a hornet's nest. They'll incite, but we are reaching breaking point. Now that we know Corell's plan, whatever he means to...
Assuming Dia's memories are not distorted, it seems that Corral... It's possible.
I suggest we recommence. The Void Storm is ongoing, but securing this zone will make the rest of our responses...
Thank you for that. To navigate the Void Storm, I propose... Operation Sigma Sector has improved our shielding technology. It should be an...
All right. Refueling will take a while.
Yes, sir.
Nell, what?
I'm all right.
I'm not surprised.
Do you need something?
No, it's not really that important, but,
But what?
Well, if it's okay, would you like to go for a walk?
Oh, good! I need to go grab some herbs. You're coming too. Right, Captain?
Blair, take the hint if you don't want to die.
Oh, you guys go ahead. I've got a cramp in my leg.
Let's go. Not too far, though.
Oh, okay.
Ugh, seriously, what is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Did you get it now?
Nell, you seem to be going through a lot lately. I wonder if there's anything I can do to cheer you up?
Enzo, do you remember the 26th Mobile Infantry?
Oh, of course. I supplied them with munitions many times. They were really brave soldiers. Huh. I wonder where they're fighting now.
They were all killed in action.
Oh.
During the mission I was overseeing.
Nell.
While en route to Hagios, the main force was threatened. I had the choice to save them if I used the 26th Mobile Infantry as bait. So I sent them to their deaths, believing it was a sacrifice of the few to save the many.
Nell, it wasn't your fault. Think of how many lives you saved. I would have given the same order.
Enzo, if you were one of those few, would you still have wanted me to do it? Tell me what I should have done.
In situations like that, you do what has to be done, Nell. I believe in you.
All right. Enzo Stallone.
Nell, what happened? What did Enzo say? Did he ask you anything?
We talked about the operation.
Oh.
We're in the middle of a war. That's all we should talk about. Alpha. When you've needed to sacrifice a few for the many, how did you make that choice?
I used to make decisions rationally, just like the previous Alpha did. But it's different now. I want us to survive together, or if it comes to it, die together. Damn, I must be getting sentimental in my old age.
Oh, the two of you make it so complicated. You want me to tell him? I'll lock you both in a room where you can't leave until you kiss him. Oh!
Super 6-1 is unresponsive. I repeat, Super 6-1 is unresponsive.
Transport, respond!
This is Super 6-1 requesting assistance.
Alpha,
We're descending
Harris,
fast toward
respond!
the Axiom planes. I repeat, we're descending toward the Axiom planes.
No! Alpha! Harris! Damn it!
This is Dominic of the 22nd Recon Squad. I'm here at Blair's request. Is Jaber not with you? How the hell did a transport that took off from Kingston end up here? Was it because of a dimensional breach? I've heard this is a dangerous...
It's only dangerous for non-descendants when void energy is present. Right now, the dimensional... The issue is...
This is no time for jokes, Blair. All of Hike...
Yeah.
The tactical transport rescue signal is coming from somewhere in the Axian plains. I'm not sure if they were sucked into the breach or crashed.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'd prefer it to be a crash.
Okay. I'll be leaving right away. The follow-up briefing...
Rough first day.
You really are full of personality. I'm Cadet Amelia, the tactical adjutant in training. Continuing what Executive Officer Stallone was saying, firstly, since the Axian plane, and considering the size of this dimension, in preparation for any warnings of Colossi appearances will be communicated through me. Please.
All descendants in the vicinity, please respond to ground reception.
I'll guide you to the location. Descendants, requesting takedown and enemy. takedown of enemy assault ship. Primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out.
Here either. This is like looking for a missing fork in an entire kitchen.
Descendant, I'm detecting a dimensional energy imbalance over the axiom planes. Prepare for a ground intercept.
Damn, we're fighting rats instead of forks.
Everyone, please continue the search. But if a Colossus appears, intercept immediately. Therefore, the size of the current dimensional breach is too great. A continued search is unfeasible. Withdraw to Kingston to regroup. I repeat, withdraw to Kingston to regroup. Damn it. This has to be the worst it's ever been since the war with the Vulgus began. We've searched every inch of the Axion, and the durability of the Colossus-guided capture zone has been stretched to it. If the breach continues to grow like this, I'd like to focus on finding the... Maybe the transport really did go into... What's going on?
A massive heat source is approaching the Axion plains. Judging... Wait.
A Vulgus fleet.
To humanity, to save my world, and to preserve, I give you those who have the power to... I will wait.
Is...
This communication... Hold on.
No.
Let go!
I will bring...
Corral, you... Alpha!
Nell, I need to meet with Corell right away.
Adjutant Stallone. We haven't finished...
Yes, that's very but you can't fake screams like the...
If you're set on leaving, please give me
Affirmative. But you...
So, you are the new commander.
Where's Alpha? What do you want? Release them now!
What I want. What I want is time. Time to mourn my people slaughtered by the Colossi. Time to build strength to reclaim my home planet. And time to return before it falls.
What does that have to do with us?
My home planet, Clipoth, is being destroyed by the Colossi. I must bring back to Clipoth the means to exterminate the Colossi. My Arche Legion, that took 100 years to complete. My First Descendant. managed to survive all this time. I had to endure your provocations until you fools could awaken your arcane. The 100 years I have spent here has been but a few months on Clipoth. Even now, my people are being slaughtered by the Colossi.
Ingress is also exposed to the Colossi because of the catastrophe you caused! The slaughter is happening here too!
Then this war needs to end.
Stop it, you bastard! Pick on!
I have a way to save both worlds, Clipoth and Ingress.
Damn it!
To open the way to the Clipoth dimension, you need at least 3 Iron Hearts. Descendants destroyed one of them. But you also absorbed all of the particles of the destroyed Iron Heart. You see, by fusing all the descendants together, I can create a new Iron Heart. If you are all willing to become the new Ironheart and open the way, I will spare the rest of humanity.
No!
I will seal the dimension with this world in it and promise peace eternally.
Harris.
Sniper team, return to Albion.